Okay, in this video, I want to talk about change. Just like changes in life. And because I recently realized, in like my whole life, I always thought I was somebody who was, that was my finger, somebody singing outside. But I always thought I was somebody who dealt very well with change, and I was very adaptable. But I think I'm starting to realize that I'm not. Or I'm not sure. Maybe I don't really know. But okay. And this is just coming up because it is November 19th, I think. Yes, November 19th. I started this semester of college August 20th, I believe. So it's been about a month. Up until a week ago, I was like not mentally here. Like I feel like I was just stuck in this transition period for like almost 3 months. Because okay, you have this is like before the change, then you have your transition period of you going from your original state into your new state, and it is the new state. And usually at the beginning of like the school year or school semester, it'll take me like maybe like 2 weeks to, like, my transition period takes like 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks I feel like I'm normal, and I'm like, this is my routine, this is normal to me, this is familiar. But I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I have a theory about myself on why. But yeah, it just like took me like so long. And whenever I feel like this whole like transition period occurs because you have a new routine, because you have a new schedule, you have new path you have to walk, new transportation if you take buses on your campus, you have new buildings, new professors, new, like, just in that type of sense. So that's normal. That's just like normal things, right? So I have that, and usually, which I don't really care about, but it just kind of adds to this whole thing a little bit. But usually I have somebody I know in a class. And I guess it just kind of makes school feel a little bit more familiar, I guess. But this year, I know literally nobody. I figured out that now I do, because I've just met new people throughout the year. So yeah, so that didn't help. And plus, these people aren't like regular people that I see on a daily basis. So we have that. And then I moved to a different apartment this year. So this is a whole new apartment. I have to take a different bus, go to campus. I'm living with 3 random people I don't know. This part that where I'm living, it's like a little secluded kind of. It's like its own like little place. But like the last place I was in, I felt like it was closer to things, and just like the area around it seemed more like kind of homey, I guess. But this place is nice. But I don't know. It's just like a change. And in my last place, I was there for 2 years, and I moved there with 4 people that I knew, and I was I was friends with two of the girls, and through those 2 years, I got close with one of them, and we would like go to Walmart, we would go to the mall, we would go like literally anywhere, TJ Maxx, like basically anywhere together. But we don't really do that anymore because, okay, we both wanted to move just due to reasons. But I signed the lease to this place like a year ago. But she had already renewed her lease at the other place. So I just signed by myself. Like I didn't put like preferred roommates because I didn't know anybody who was gonna be here. So yeah, so I was like, okay, whatever. It's not that big of a deal because we still live in the same town. But she she decided she was over it, so she like put up her lease to like be sublet. But then in the beginning of the summer, I think sometime in the summer, I don't know. She signed a lease here, but she's roommates. She signed it with this one of our other friends. So now she does live here, but she's also busy with like an org, and then our friend who lives with her, she's in the same org, and they're both busy because they're they're like the bosses kind of. So yeah, they're really busy with that, and I don't know, like it's definitely not the same. Plus I'm kind of busy because I'm taking really hard classes, and I don't even have time to go back home. Like I haven't gone home once this whole entire semester, and usually I would have gone home multiple times already. So in freshman year, whenever I felt like really really lonely, like I had no friends, I would just go home and be with my family, but I can't even do that this semester. So yeah, basically all my friends aren't here, they're busy, and then I don't go home with my family, so I'm just like, so I have that plus like the normal changes, plus I'm like in this whole new environment, and like being roommates with random people, it's never gonna feel like, like homey, I guess. Like it like feels like, yeah, I'm living with random people, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, they're nice people, and they're clean. Really important. I think that's one of the most important things in a roommate, cleanliness. So yeah, but yeah, all of this, I just haven't like really gotten used to it, and then plus I've kind of lost in touch with myself, which is part of the reason why I'm doing this, because I don't know why I used to talk to myself all the time, and I don't know why in 3 months I haven't been like, maybe I should talk to myself. I don't know why it took me 3 months to realize that. So I'm already like feeling better, but yeah. But yeah, because of this, I feel like I haven't been real, like for the past 3 months. Like I feel like I haven't been a real person. I feel like I've just been, I don't know if this gonna make sense, but I feel like I've been like disconnected from my body. Like I'm just kind of like on autopilot. Like I don't really know, like yeah, I'm like basically like I'm just disconnected from my body. And up until recently, I've been feeling more in touch, I guess. Like I guess I've finally gotten used to it. But it's just been so weird because it took 3 months. But yeah, that was kind of weird. And part of the reason why I say I feel like I'm not good with change is because I think I have this habit of disconnecting myself from situations, so I don't so I'm not as affected from it. So I just like, I don't really think about it, or I just kind of like disassociate in the moment, or like those type of things. So I feel like I've been in that mindset, but like extra hard for these past 3 months, because if I'm not okay, normally if I'm not playing music, watching a movie, watching a YouTube video, scrolling on some social media, like if I'm not like mentally stimulated in some way, then I'm gonna start thinking. And whenever I start thinking, I think a lot. So then it just kind of leads to overthinking, and then I'm like starting to worry about different things, and then I'm like thinking about things that I don't want to think about, and then it just puts me in a bad headspace. So I do that so I don't, it's just, it helps me like, it helps me it helps me feel normal. um so yeah, I think I've been doing that a lot, which also doesn't help with me feeling like I'm in the moment, and I'm here, and I'm connected to my body. Does that make sense? But yeah, so um hope hopefully somebody understands what I'm talking about. I know there's one person, and this is what's good about the internet, because so many times in my life have I thought I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo freak. Cause like nobody else is having these thoughts. Nobody else thinks these things. Cause I feel like they're like so niche and like abnormal. I guess cause people don't talk about them. But through the internet you find out people do these things, or think these things, or experience the same things as you, even if it's not as common. So yeah, you should remember that. No matter how weird you think something is, there's gonna be somebody else who agrees with you. Obviously, there is some moral, there's some morality that needs to be kept here, but I think, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, whenever whenever I'm like thinking things, I'm like thinking about every detail, and then I feel like I have to like stay like every single thing, um like I think it's a given that there's a moral, what would you even call that, moral standpoint, a moral thing. I'm not sure. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's these are morally good things that I'm talking about, right? I'm not talking about being abusive and being causing harm on others. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm like I'm like really into details. It's kind of bad. This is why I'm like not really good at storytelling, because then I feel like I have to like give you like the setting. Like, it was on a Tuesday at around 3 p.m. and it was about like 70 degrees outside. The sun was out. Some clouds maybe. That's how I tell stories. And yeah, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Um just remember, you're not a freak. You're not a weirdo. There's somebody else that understands what you're going through. So you should remember that. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.